Gametes are produced by a type of cell division called meiosis. In most cases, the male sex cell, called the spermatozoon, is relatively motile and usually has a phloem. On the other hand, the female gamete, called the ovum, is non-motile and relatively large in the comparison of the male gamete. In animals, sexual reproduction encompasses the fusion of two distinct gametes or sex cells to form a zygote.
When a male chicken wants to mate with a hen, the will dance around her. If the hen is not interested, she will walk away. If the rooster feels like he just has to mate with the stubborn hen, he will chase her down. If he is fast enough to catch her, he will grab onto her neck with his beak and her back with his claws. Roosters do not have penises, they have a sperm globe. The sperm lives inside the hen's reproductive system. Every 24 to 26 hours, a good egg produces. Here's a video of chickens mating. The yolk. Your chicken's egg starts forming when the yolk forms during the ovulation inside your hen's ovary. At this point in development, the yolk is called an oocyte, not the yolk. After the oocyte is formed, your chicken's ovary releases it into the oviduct. Curious what the oviduct does? I'll explain. The oviduct is more than 2 feet long. The forming egg rotates as it travels through the oviduct, developing the egg white around the yolk. In the lower part of the oviduct, the shell forms as it develops its color. The egg is laid after passing through the oviduct. The laid egg. The newly laid egg may or may not contain everything it needs to fully develop into a baby chick, depending on whether or not it has been fertilized. If the egg has been fertilized, it can be incubated in a specially designed incubator or cared for by a brood hen. While the embryo inside the egg is still developing, the unhatched chick will use the yolk to provide nutrition the chick needs to grow and develop into a baby chick. Here are some egg problems I'm going to talk to you about. Sometimes chickens will lay flawed eggs. Common egg problems include eggs that go through the oviduct too quickly and come out while they are still very small. Eggs can pass through the oviduct without developing hard shells, which is creating a soft-shelled egg. Chickens who are sick or under significant stress may produce misshapen or otherwise flawed eggs as well.
Hello, I'm Maya, and I'm going to be talking about the development in the egg before it hatches. So it takes 21 days for an egg to hatch, and since it would take me too long to go into detail about every single one of those days, I'm just going to be going through days. Day 1, 5, 10, 15, and 20. On day 1, it's developing its head and the eyes, and it weighs 0.0002 grams, and that would feel as light as air. That's how light it would be. On day 5, it's developing its reproductive organs and its definition of sex. So it has 50% chance of being a boy and 50% chance of being a girl. It weighs 0.13 grams, and that would be as much as a feather, probably this small. On day 10, it's developing its baby feathers, and it weighs 2.26 grams, and that's as much as 1 penny. On day 15, its claws and beak harden, and its beak needs to be hardened so when it's ready to hatch, it can crack out of the shell by its own. It weighs 12 grams, and that's as much as 2 loonies. On day 20, which is the day before it hatches, it occupies almost all of the egg, and it weighs 30.21 grams, and that's as much as 1 CD. I'm going to show you a video which goes into more detail about every one of those days.
Thank